Thank you for all your cooperation. By the way, do you have a mint? Perhaps some Banaka?
What's up, everybody? This is Batman Fan. This is episode, I believe we're on episode 71, 72, somewhere in there. It's hard to keep track. Anyways, I got out, did some hunting today in the wild, went to a very small convention, and that's where we're going to start this off at. I bought these three figures, still on the bubble, still on the card, for $10 for all three. That is amazing. It was 3 for $10. So I've got now the Archangel, Silver Surfer, and Cable. This was a toy line that I liked whenever I was growing up. So I think, oh yeah, I've got Gambit. I got Gambit here a while back that I showed in another video, and I framed it. But just really cool, really glad to add these three to my collection, especially at that price. And I have all three of these guys' first appearance in comic books as well, so really cool fun fact. So 3 for 10, awesome deal. Couldn't have asked to do any better than that. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to remove these, and I'll be right back to show you what comics I bought at that show. Okay, so here's some of the comics that I got at the show as well. And the first one was one that he gave me for free. And let me adjust the camera a little bit. Sorry about that. This is Hawkman number 0, and this is part of that storyline. I cannot remember if this was like a crisis event or what kind of event this was. The symbol means something. I just can't remember what it was. He just gave this to me for free, though. It's been signed by Lieber. Lieber is a penciler, I believe, or maybe an inker. I can't remember. But just a cool comic, I guess, to get for free. And it's been signed. It's either Flashpoint or something. I can't remember. I wasn't reading comics at this point. I also bought, in the comics I got today, I spent $90 on these. And I'm not going to show you one, but I'm going to come back and show it to you later. But I also got this one. This is Spiderman 361, the very first appearance. I believe it's the actual full first appearance of Carnage, and it's signed by one of the cover artists. He's an inker, I believe. Randy Emberlin, I believe is the name. So very happy to add that to my Spider-Man keys. I'll probably end up sending this off to CBCS just to have the signature verified and authenticated. Been sort of looking for this one for a while. This next one. And finally got a hold of it, and it's a pretty nice copy. There ain't nothing wrong with it. It is Spidey number 194, and this is the first appearance of the Black Cat. So really happy to have found that one. I've lost out on this one a few times, but like I said, I got this one plus the other one, and then the free comic, and then one other comic that I'll show you later. I got those all for $90. So I spent $100 total at that small show. But since we're on a Spider-Man theme, I'm going to show you one more Spider-Man book. I just got this in. It is a key. It's a huge book. Very glad to add this to my collection. It is... let me turn off those lights real quick. Get that glare off there. It is Spider-Man number 31. Oh, God, this feels great. This is good, man. I have looked for this one for quite a while, and never just could get it at the price I wanted to. I put it in the back of my mind a few times, and then I stumbled across this one. I'm like, it's my time. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. I picked this comic up, CGC, 4.0 off-white to white pages from December of 1965 with Steve Ditko cover and art. The very first appearance of Gwen Stacy, Harry Osborn, and Miles Warren. All those major keys. You wouldn't have Gwenpool. You wouldn't have all the other Gwen Stacy stuff going on if it wasn't for this book. I picked this book up for $115 shipped. Alright. Also picked up Justice League number 50 today at another comic book store, and just picked it up because of its significance. I don't have the full run of Justice League, but I've got like 40 through maybe 43, 44, somewhere in there. I also picked up, and this is important, key book. I don't know the price on this book really, but I know that this is a key book. Okay. Also picked up Battle Scars number 1. I also picked up Battle Scars number 6 from this same comic book shop probably a month and a half or 2 ago. But this is, I believe, for all intents and purposes, this is the first appearance of Agent Collison, but he doesn't actually get revealed to be Collison or something like that crazy until like number 6. But I have both now just in case. Just in case. And I think I spent like cover price for this. Okay. The next one, I'm gonna hold on to that one for a second. The next one, this is what everybody's up in arms about right now. I'm not gonna go into details about it. You probably know what's going on, but I don't want to spoil anything. But I did not get to go to Free Comic Book Day this year, but with this special that this comic book store was running, I was able to pick up the free comic book, and it was bagged with this book because I've already got the Steranko version. Y'all seen that last week, but or y'all seen that on Wednesday. But I would strongly suggest that you read the Free Comic Book Day version first, and then you get ready for the bombshell that's in this one. If you don't know about it, that's great. Pick it up, read it. Don't have it ruined for you like I had it ruined for me. But like Twitter blew up, the internet blew up. I mean, like everybody blew up over this book right here. So pick it up. Okay. I have been talking about this book and wanting this book and needing this book, and I just really wanted this book. So I am very happy to have picked up this beautiful book. This cover is just dynamic, man. It is just beautiful. This is Jock at his finest. I love this cover, and I love that storyline. That storyline was awesome. If you have not read Superman American Alien 1-7, I cannot encourage you enough to get out there and get that comic book. And I believe this is also, number 7 was also illustrated by Jock. So he did the cover, and he did the interior. So this book cost me $40. I'm not, that's really where it's at. It's going higher than that actually, but I just love this cover. I didn't think I'd get the opportunity to find it out in the wild, but I did. So okay, I'm going to show you one to show you another. I'm going to show you one to show you and talk to you about another. So I got this book. This is one of the other books that I got at the small show that I got out for $100. I don't know anything about this book, but it set the tone and the theme for the day. I sort of got this as a bundled in throw-in, so in my eyes, I don't look like it cost me anything. The other Spider-Man books, you can say that I paid whatever you want to say. I mean, I got the Carnage and Black Cat, this book, and the other Hawkman book for $90. So however you want to break it down. Anyways, I just thought this was a really cool cover, and it's Batgirl #1. I don't think this is a variant. I think this is just the first print, but it's just a really cool looking cover. And little did I know that would set the tone for what was coming. Oh, let me tell you a little bit about this. This is Stephanie Brown. I did a little research. Stephanie Brown became the featured character of the Batgirl series, written by Brian Miller, from 2009 to 2011. DC, they also subsequently relaunched all their monthly publications during the New 52 event. In their revised continuity, Barbara Gordon recovers from her paralysis, and she's Batgirl again. But this one right here, this is Stephanie Brown. She's the Batgirl. So, how did this start the domino effect? Well, it started the domino effect by landing this one right in my hands. This is Detective Comics number 359, the first appearance of Barbara Gordon as Batgirl. So, now I've got two different comics that have, Batgirl and, what am I trying to say here? Two different characters that have been Batgirl. There we go. And this is the first appearance of Barbara Gordon as the new Batgirl. So, in 1967, she replaced she replaced this old girl right here. Look at that. Betty Kane. Betty Kane.
Come on, hell no, to the no, hell to the no.
She was the original Batgirl, and this is her very first appearance. So, key Batman book right here, 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 key Batman book right here. Bam, 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 bam. Awesome, man. I never set out today thinking that this was going to be something that I stumbled into. Just look at these lovey-doveys right here. Just look at them. Look at that. Awesome. Just awesome. That is just so awesome. This one, okay, this is not a perfect copy. Don't get it twisted. This is not a perfect copy. It cost me 75 bucks. Alright. So it's not perfect. And this one though, this one only cost me 50 bucks. It does have, okay, it's not perfect. It does have just a little bit of a notch out right down there at the bottom. It's on the corner, so like I'm not too twisted about that. But it's Batgirl's first appearance ever, like ever. Boom, bam, pow, wow, zow. First appearance of Batgirl. Awesome, man. That is just really awesome. And this is Batwoman right down here. Really cool suit, by the way. But very first appearance of Batgirl, which led to this. And to that. Pow. Boom. So anyways, that's enough of sound effects from me. I'm sorry I didn't do any voices for y'all this episode, but maybe next time, you know. I don't even want to be throwing one in right now just to be cheeky. I'm just going to say thank y'all very much for watching. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the subscribes. Thank you for your comments. I love commenting with y'all, even if it's as simple as cool, awesome, you know, whatever it may be. Thank y'all for all the great communication. So I also want to say thank you to all the men and women who have helped make this a great country to live in, that have fought for the freedoms that we enjoy. I greatly appreciate that, and greatly appreciate that doesn't even seem to do it right. So special thank you and to all those who've also paid the ultimate sacrifice so that I could sit here and make a YouTube video about freaking comic books. So thank you all very much. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everyone. That's all, folks.